I promised you guys a good video today, and I recorded twice. I recorded actually two separate videos of a really good effect, and both times that I recorded it, everything that I laid on the table was completely out of frame and couldn't be seen, and I don't have time to reshoot it. So I'm gonna post my first tutorial. Honestly, I think you guys would rather see that anyway. But I'll post this one, get it uploaded and taken care of so that I've got something posted before midnight. And then once that's taken care of, I'll go back and reshoot the original trick that I was gonna do. So we'll be doing two videos for today. Just probably only get time to post one of them before midnight. The routine that I'm gonna give you a tutorial for is the one that I did, I think yesterday. It might have been the day before. It was the effect with the 4 aces on top of the deck. And it starts with a production, just this, which is really simple. If you're used to holding cards, you're literally just pushing over with the thumb. You put the ring finger on top and pop it up with the middle finger. That's literally all there is to that. But that's how I produced all 4 of the aces, which started on top. I'm just using the kings today. And I have them in alternating order, red, black, red, black. So I produced the first one and gave it a couple of spins while I produced the second one. And then I took both of those and riffled down and put them in the center. That was just exactly what it looked like. And then I produced the third so that you see it on top of the deck. And after I produced the third, I did a reed fairy variation on the diagonal palm shift, which goes like this. If you know the diagonal palm shift, when you push through, you push at an angle. And when it hits this thumb in the back, for a normal palm shift, you would rotate around that thumb and catch them in your left palm. For this particular variation of it, it's a little easier. You only have to go this far, because you're going to straddle those 2 cards with your first finger and pinky. And then you're just controlling them to the bottom. That's really all there is to that. I'll do it again to make sure that you can see it. You put them in, and then as you're pushing them in, you're pushing into this thumb, which causes them to angle. And once you've got the angle, your thumb will be back here for them to rotate on. And you just rotate them around to the thumb until you can straddle them with these 2 fingers. And then you pull this hand forward and come back, and they go to the bottom, and they are still face up. The next step, I took this one off the top and displayed it while I produced the last one. I put it in the middle the same way, but did a different move. For this one, I did the same starting, where you push into that thumb to get the angle. But for this one, when it hits the thumb at the back of the deck, I actually just pull it straight back out that right side into a tenkai palm. That's even easier. So at speed, it looks like this. Oop. Doesn't look like that. That's what it looks like when you do it wrong. You give the whole trick away. That's all you're doing. Once you've got it in the tenkai palm, it's very easy to do that first color change. You're literally just waving your hand across and dropping the card. That's the whole move. For the other 2, it's a little more difficult. The move that you're relying on is a longitudinal palm, which is this. It's basically a tenkai, but the card's facing the other direction. And the way that we get there, we already have those 2 kings on the bottom face up. So we're literally just holding the deck. We take this hand away for a minute. When this hand comes back, it just contacts the card at the top here and pushes, and they'll go straight into that palm. And with this palm, the card is concealed in a way that you can actually spread your fingers and the card doesn't show. You do the color change again. Bring this hand back, move this hand away, repeat the same process. That's the whole routine, start to finish. There you go. That's the whole routine. Now you know how to do every step of it. Like I said before, that's literally the routine that I use to practice, because it's got 2 different palms in it. It's got 3 different card controls. It's got a little bit of cardistry. It's a really good routine for practicing a lot of different things at the same time. I really can't recommend it enough. And I'd like to give somebody credit for it, but the entire routine is actually an original. The longitudinal palm is used a lot by Shen Lin. The Tenkai push through for the last one, I don't know who created that. I've never seen anybody else do it. I'm trying to find out. But yeah, the whole routine, start to finish, is it's just the way I practice. It's not a routine that I got from anywhere. But play around with it, see how you feel about it. I hope you get a lot of use out of it. Thanks for playing along, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.